Okay, so this is Lakes and Rivers, Freshwater Biomes by Sean and Eric.
So first of all, the biome climate, the average temperature in a freshwater biome in the summer is from 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and in the winter it's around 35 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we have our biome geography. So we're on the globe, you find it all around the world actually. And some notable ones are Lake Victoria in South Central Africa, the Great Lakes in Michigan and Canada. They're all lakes and river biomes. And one of the biggest one is Lake Baikal in southern Siberia. Three plant species and their adaptations. So first of all, the three species are water lilies, algae, and duckweed. The water lily's top side is covered with a cuticle to keep it as dry as possible, and the other underside has thorns to protect it against predators. Algae have holdfasts attached to the seafloor and anchor them down, much like roots of a plant, so that strong currents don't drag them away. And very similarly, duckweed also roots itself into the bottom sediment so that it doesn't float away.
For three representative animal species and the adaptations to the freshwater biome, the first one was snails, and the main adaptation from their evolution from aquatic organisms to terrestrial or land organisms, which often live around lakes and rivers, is they lost their gills, and which is their form and which allowed them to breathe air. And they've also adapted to have a shell which acts as protection for their soft bodies, and because you retract and protects their entire body. The second organism is frogs, and obviously they need to move quickly out of the time to catch their prey and to escape predators. So their unique adaptations include web feet, toe pads, camouflage, which are obviously their survival tools in the environment. And some frogs even possess like toxins, like the poison dart frog, which uses itself to which protects itself with that, and also uses it to hunt. And lastly, the third organism is an alligator, and they're generally darker in color, which is helpful like in swampy areas where they're able to blend in with the water, so they can not be seen by the organisms they're trying to hunt. And their thick skin also protects them from sticks, branches, other vegetation when they're moving quickly to try to get to the organism they're hunting. Lastly, their skin's covered with hard plates that are extremely tough and covered with spikes. Some evidence of the possible impact of climate change in lakes and rivers is increasing temperature combined with higher precipitation, and severe weather and flooding obviously impacts reproduction abilities of aquatic species, and also more frequent droughts and shifting precipitation patterns lowers the water levels in rivers. And lastly, higher temperatures also causes algal blooms and reduces the dissolved oxygen levels. Lastly, human impact on lakes and rivers. Human activities are often detrimental to this biome's health in a number of ways, such as developing structures, diverting their flow, polluting them, and draining them of resources. Humans are also known to destroy the freshwater ecosystems through the creation of hydroelectric dams or irrigation projects. And lastly, chemical runoff can also have large effects on the species living within the freshwater ecosystems. And this is all we're excited. Thank you.